Twitter. Really, Mr. President, is that any way to treat someone who has served you and especially the country well? I understand your desire to have someone with whom you can work. Your need to have someone who sees eye to eye with you is understandable as well. Although you have stated that you enjoy and want people around you who have different perspectives than your own, your actions belie that position. Of course, that is your prerogative. You can name anyone you wish to your cabinet. I applaud your desire to have those around you who come to the table with different understandings of the events which currently beset the country. I thought that it spoke highly of you that you were willing to hear different points of view and that you would be informed by those differences. Your actions and comments before the election did not give a lot of credibility to your words, but I was willing to take you at your word until proven otherwise. Your actions since the election and now your statements clarifying that you are finally putting together the cabinet you need tell a different story. You need to be surrounded by people who agree with you. But more importantly, you need to be surrounded by people who will knuckle under to your will. You cannot stomach someone who speaks his or her own mind. Your point of view is the only one that counts, and your understanding of reality is the only truth you need. Those who differ need not apply. Be that as it may, you certainly do have the right to have those people you want on your team. The way you treat people makes me wonder why anyone would want to associate with you, much less be on your team. Simple courtesies would call for you to speak to people personally, should you disagree with them, instead of calling them out and ridiculing them publicly. Picking up the phone, or better yet, inviting them into your office, after all, they're at your beck and call, would be more appropriate than sending out a tweet which they receive at the same time, or in some cases after, the general public hears about it. That is just not the way to treat people regardless of who you are, and especially if you're the President of the United States of America. As if that were not enough, you then turn around and call someone who was ushered out of the White House because they could not get a security clearance due to financial or moral issues. To add insult to injury, you tell him he has gotten a rotten deal and hire him to your re-election campaign. What kind of message are you trying to send us?